Right, it's still Friday, May 12th, 2023, 10:39 p.m. I think it's 10:39 p.m. Well, I just had a guy come up behind me on a bicycle, nearly mowed me down, scared the fuck out of me, caused me to drop my phone, caused my video to stop recording. And I told you it's on your left. Motherfucker, you're on a bicycle. You have no business on the sidewalk. The sidewalk is for pedestrians and wheelchairs. Now, granted, legally bicycles are supposed to be in the street. The street is very much not safe for bicyclists. I feel his pain. City of Phoenix doesn't. City of Phoenix doesn't give a fuck if you're not driving in this city. You're obviously a second-hand citizen and garbage. God, I'm so sick of all the YouTube videos that are there's several channels putting them out now that are like homelessness in Phoenix, druggies in Phoenix, and they're mostly wandering around the area around 27th Avenue and Bethany Home by the bar I used to work at over there, Bullock's Cocktails. And granted, some of the people they're probably catching on video are homeless, but I would say half the people that I see on those videos don't look homeless at all. They just look like they're in the same struggle I am, which is being a pedestrian in a city that gives zero fucks about you if you're a pedestrian and leaves you in spots like this without sidewalks and on narrow sidewalks next to stroads where people drive ridiculously fast. And there just seems to be this prevailing assumption by everybody who drives in Phoenix that anybody who is walking in Phoenix is homeless. And I tell you, that judgment that I'm getting from everybody that I see, that's one of the biggest things that just has me to the point that I just don't want to leave my apartment anymore. I don't want to leave my bedroom anymore. At some point, I need to go back to work, and I don't even know if I still have a job at this point. I really don't. I haven't gone since Monday night, and at the end of my shift Monday night, I snapped. I snapped pretty hard, and I'm just hoping some of the management will maybe have my back and be like, look, Dan's a good guy. Dan's been a good worker here for well over a year. He just needs some help or accommodation or something. But that person was just sitting there parked playing with their cell phone. But when I walked by, they sure sped off in a hurry. Good times. All right. See, I was getting so upset. So Rico, at one point, Rico just left, went into 339 to unload totes and unloaded a whopping, I want to say 4 stacks, which would be a total of eight pallets of totes. Hey, look, there's a Waymo just sitting. It's just sitting empty. Look at that. Man, I wish I was shooting with my other camera. It's interesting, it has headlights on. I wish I was shooting with my other camera because it would be really, really interesting to open up the Waymo app and summon a ride like right here and see if this car would come get me. In fact, you know what? I think I'm going to do that right now. And I wish I could shoot video of it for y'all to see how that works. But I've been hearing from people that, yeah, the Waymos will just come up and they'll just sit. Oh, that's pretty cool. The last one I saw had California plates. This one actually has an Arizona alternative vehicle plate because these are Jag. I forget the model number, but they're fully electric. But yeah, that one's just sitting there, empty, idling. It's got its headlights on. I'm super curious. I'm going to try. I'm going to try with the Waymo app and see if if this thing will give, if this is actually the car that comes to get me if I ask for it. So I'll be vlogging about that in a minute. That should put me in a happier mood. And I think I can afford a ride from Waymo from here to the bar.